I am not in favor of tariffs, and I am just a globalization cynic, I guess you can say. That's not because I think we can somehow go back in time to how the world was before globalization. It's just that I think globalization was kind of like a natural disaster. Like, think of it like a volcano. A volcano erupts. On one hand, it destroys a lot of the environment around it. On the other hand, it enriches the soil for future generations of growth. Creative and destructive at the same time. That's what I think of globalization. This big dynamic force that changed a lot of things, some for better, but also some for worse. I don't think the destructive parts of globalization are talked about enough, and I think that's a tragedy. Broadly speaking, I think that those who were on the receiving ends of the good parts of globalization got almost all the only good parts, and those who were on the receiving ends of the bad parts of globalization got almost only bad parts. And a lot of it depended on where you lived and what socioeconomic class you were part of. And I think those on the receiving end of the bad parts, we don't talk about their story, we don't tell their story enough. There were clear winners and there were clear losers, and I think most politics today are impacted by this. I think most politics in the Western world in the 21st century can be summarized as, on one hand, the winners of globalization rich-splaining themselves to the losers, saying, oh, you should be grateful, things are better now than they were before, and you don't get it, and you're parochial, blah, blah, blah. And then the losers of globalization raging, freaking out, and doing everything they can to burn everything to the ground to spite the winners, or to go back in time to some glorious past that doesn't exist.